girls, welcome back to the channel and Romans Age of Caesar. I'm Henrik, and it's been 1 week since I started a new adventure in Romans, and I have now managed to settle a new town. Here's my little suburb. We have moved from Africa, Superior, and I decided to settle on Sicily this time. I decided to settle in the Red factions territories, and up here in the northwest there was a town, Urbs Sicilia II Ovest, which had 15 citizens already, so I decided to pop in there. And the reason I picked this town is because it has a decent values in the town center. So for example, we here have the Pantheon level 8, which gives me a 90% religion bonus. Let's go through this and show you. If you're new to the game, new to the series, don't know what's going on. The hospital is level 18, which is very high, and that will give us a medicine bonus of 118%. We don't have any use for these bonuses yet. I'll show you. These bonuses affect our living quarters, houses, or villula, as they're called right now. So to maximize the output of these buildings, I need entertainment and religion. Okay, so religion bonus is useful for us right now. And then you can see here, grayed out medicine, administration, sanitation will come later. So basically these central buildings here, they help so that you don't have to research your service buildings that much. So the baths here, they will give you sanitation, 55% bonus. So let's say you have a 10 output in sanitation, not very likely, then you would have 15.5 instead from that building. Senate chamber gives you administration bonus 90%. So overall 10, 9, 8 and 18 are very decent values. They also have 11, 13, 12 and 12 level of cisterns, which actually give you more water resources from your wells, like so. But water is rarely a scarce resource, since it's the cheapest resource to buy from the trading quays. So I could buy 350 water. It's plentiful to buy. Some towns, they don't have water to sell, and then it's a problem. But you pay basically 1 money, denarii, silver, cash, for 2 water, which is quite cheap. But anyway, who cares? Cisterns gives you quite a nice bonus. So, and also my neighbors are of decent levels. The town boss, Ant Queen here, she's level 400. And her wood and stone are around level 30, which is fairly impressive. So even if it costs me 10 command points to grab 1 resource node from my neighbors now, because as you remember, I have not researched the CP collection reduction at all yet. In my other world, I have this maxed out. I guess it's level 9 or 10. So every time you collect a resource node from a neighbor, from a co-op player in your town, it costs first 10, then 9, then 8, the more you research this. Whereas if I collect from my own town, it only costs 1 helmet command point currency. I know, if you're new to the game, I know there's a lot of currencies, but it's once you start playing, it's quite intuitive and easy to follow. So that means if I need a lot of resources, I could only grab, and I had a maximum 100 command points, I could only grab 10 resource nodes from neighbors. So even if they have very high numbers compared to mine, I still have to be selective what I pick up, and kind of keep an eye on my storage levels here in the forum, and fill up, for example here, like, oh, maybe I should get some furniture, because I'm lacking a bit of that. Alright, and I have leveled up from last we played. I have leveled up to level 59. and that has given me a bunch of new research points, which is the reason why I level up, because I ran out of research points. And what I have been doing is focusing on trying to get my wood and stone storage up. And you might wonder, why is that? What do you need stone and wood for? Well, I am planning to increase my legion size and get another cohort of troops into my legion. That is permanent. I would go from a size 5, you can see the number on top of my legion here, a size 5 legion to a size 6, and I would always have one more slot open. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would get this 6th cohort open and could bring one more unit of soldiers with me inside, because I plan to be fighting quite a lot of barbarians with this account in the future. Basically, there's not much else to do. I am now back to normal construction or upgrading of buildings, so I'm upgrading 2 buildings at the same time. I could consider playing cards. That would allow me to upgrade 5 buildings at the same time, but currently I'm not. And I almost cleaned out all the barbarian huts in this village. I think I was like level 47 or 49 when I moved over, and I got my 4,000 urban points that allow me to move over. I was unfortunately not able to stream that very exact moment because I was quite busy with other things, but what I've done is I've sent my decent army and grinded down barbarian villages, because we are now attacking level 26 up to say 29, 30, yeah, between level 26 and level 30. So it takes quite a few attacks, but we have increased our denarii limit up to 6,000, and at level 59 it still only costs a maximum cost of let's see here. If I attack and I deploy all my units, it still only costs 400 money. So let's exchange my ranged troops that I used to clean out the last barbarian stronghold. Now I'm only gonna use my militia to gain more points, command points. Is it tactical points? So what I'll do now is I'll spend at the most 225 money to use my 20 command point, tactical points. My apologies, I messed up tactical and command points. Tactical points, the 20 eagle points, I should call them eagle points. They are used to fight barbarians, and the command points are used in town to gather resources. So we took out all their siege equipment, and now I'm just gonna deploy my legate level 14, which is a free unit. Remember, we don't pay any money to repair this guy. And meanwhile the retreat timer ticks down here, and when it's down here, for every 4 barbarian units we kill, we gain 1 eagle point. And now at the end I'll spend 15 money, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we max out at 225 cash, and we just retreat, and we gain 5 eagle points for free. Well, basically we're paying 15 cash each, and as you can see, with 4,000 cash in the bank, 15 money is nothing to spend to get a free eagle point. And I am referring to tactical points. You get 40 tactical points per hour for free. You can speed this up with cards. Well, it says here, play a card to boost refresh rate. When it comes to command points, play a card to boost capacity, yes, but you cannot boost command point refresh rate. So the 100 collect resources command points, well, you're stuck at 60 per hour, or you spend cards to get more of them. And obviously the goal of your playing is to limit the amount of cards you use. So let's talk a bit about that. Yes, I have been cheating. I have been using cards for this new suburb. This my one Herb Cecilia to Ovest town. I needed, was it 30,000 cash to in my relocation fund to be able to move this when I had 4,000 urban points. So I had to, and I only had 10,000. I couldn't remember that you needed 30,000 to move your first town from the starter area in Africa into the outer or inner empire. So I used cards to get 20,000 cash. But as you see, I have now, using honest gameplay, managed to get those 20,000 back. So, yeah. I saved up a lot of cash cards just for emergencies like this. But I admit, I also made a mistake. I got I think 4 free research points from cards that popped up from the advisors in the build quests. So, and one of those free 4 research points I managed to use. I was tired one evening. Don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but very unfortunately, I upgraded the skill Tactical Power Sabotage to level 2. And we will never use this. This basically disables defenses for 3.5 seconds. Meaning, I guess you could pass over fire pots and pointy things if you level up this to a very high level. Maybe it's a super good skill, but I'm not planning to use it, so that was a wasted research point. So, not filling up my relocation fund to 30,000. I guess I did have to use a few, maybe 5, 6 money cards to feed my legion's attacks in my last location in Africa. So there is a certain deficit of money early game if you play intensively, like I did certain days in the beginning when I streamed. So a new player that enters and doesn't have 1,000 cards in the bank, they would probably have to maybe wait a while and not be able to play or purchase cards, who knows, from the shop. I wouldn't recommend that though. So I am a bit spoiled considering I have a lot of cards to pick from. If I lack something and I don't want to wait half an hour for something to respawn, some currency or point, or I can use cards if I want to play. So that's a bit of a luxury, utility, ease of life. But 1 research points long term, I guess it doesn't matter. But right now it's a bit annoying. Again, I'm down to 0 research points. So if I want to research further on this server, I would have to level up to level 60, and I suspect my attack cost would go up. So I think what I'll do is clean out all these barbarian huts here, save up some relocation funds before I research any further. Because with this stone storage, I should be able to increase the size of my legion, as I said earlier. And I don't really need any more research. I mean, need. I can expand my resource buildings. I can still upgrade my houses to level 17. Okay. From level 17, I would need to research fish storage, furniture storage, vegetable storage, and this is not togas, tunic storage. So that's 4 researches that I need to do. And from seconds and minutes, we're now up to, say, 30, 40, 50 minutes for each research point I spend. So doing this probably take me 2, 3, maybe even 4 hours. Do I feel I need houses and urban points and senate points more than I need resources? I actually feel I should probably focus on resource buildings more than houses right now. What am I to do with a couple of senate points? What am I to do with more urban points? I need 20,000 to build my second suburb or move this first suburb out to the outer empire. I don't know. Maybe one of each. We are only at 1,000 urban points, so we're 19,000 urban points away from making that decision. All right. So that's our level 59 overview. We are going to... And if you don't like me, watching me attack mindlessly, grinding down barbarians, you should probably turn off this stream right now, because I don't have a lot to repeat. Let me know in the comments below or in the chat if there's anything I could try to answer. I don't know everything about this game by any means, but I guess I picked up a thing or two. People are discussing if you can have 2 accounts. I am confused. How did you guys manage to have 2 accounts for this game? I don't know. I only have 1. I feel like I have plenty of gameplay to do on 2 servers on 1 account. But I suppose if you have 2 email addresses, why wouldn't you be able to create 2 different free accounts to this game? But for me to have a pleasurable gaming experience, I'd like to be able to log out, just start a research and a couple of building upgrades, and then take a timeout for a couple hours and don't play this game intensively and get stuck in it and having to play as more than that. It's few minutes, but if I want to, I can stay in the game and fiddle around and micromanage and plan and do some barbarian fightings, but it's not necessary. So it gives you a lot of freedom to decide how much time you want to spend in the game. So it's quite a relaxed MMO experience, which I enjoy. There's no pressure. Sure, if I don't log in for a day or 2, nothing really happens. I could get kicked out of the town if I don't message my friends, my neighbors. Maybe another player could attack me, but PvP is very infrequent so far in the game. Anyhow, barbarian level, was it 26? Okay, so here's the weather report in Sweden. We've had the worst summer in mankind, in memory, and in Europe they have these terrible forest fires. That's horrible, but we've had rain and super cold. I am confused what happened to the Scandinavian weather. But today we have a bit of sun, so I should really be out with my cats on the lawn, enjoying the weather. Maybe I'll go a bit later, but I just felt that I needed to do this stream update for level 59 before I got distracted with other things. Alright, so if we bring lots of ranged troops now, we could probably take out this chieftain, so we'll do that the next spawn wave. But first we have to sacrifice our brave legate once again. I would hate to be a legate in this legion, because he constantly dies over and over and over again. Maybe he's a zombie or vampire legate and respawns. Boom, he's got hit from the powerful catapult here, level 10. And there we got another eagle point for killing off that entire barbarian unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay 225, retreat. We got a 115 prestige, which is not bad for killing. Okay, we killed 24 barbarians, 12 plus 12. Alright, so this time we don't have to worry about hitting the denarii limit and losing out money that we gain from the barbarian hideout from defeating it. Remember, you can get maybe 2,000 for these higher one, maybe even 2,500 or more. So I need to keep quite a lot of limit capability available for defeating the barbarians here. If I have too much money, if you can have such a thing, I will donate them to my relocation fund for now. It's gonna cost us 160 cash to exchange a militia for a ranged archer. So there we are. We have enough to still fight what is hopefully the last combat. And now instead it's 375, which is the maximum expenditure. Obviously, if we would suffer any losses, we would have to repair those, and that would be much more expensive. Gonna waste one of our eagle points to send these guys here. I have quite a nice order skill, 22, 23 seconds or something. I have been focusing on that. I'm on level 13 on my archers. Send in the free-legged. He could go up there and... this fire pot isn't very potent. It didn't kill any of my archers. It damaged some of them. But I know from it... Oh, okay, these guys pathfinder themselves up there. That's not good. Let's see if we can kill the barbarian chieftain. No, we're not gonna be able to do that. I need to give these guys an order to to come back here. It's unfortunate. Is the legate going to be able to defeat these guys? He is, isn't he? He's very powerful on level 14. Yes. And now his glorious career is at an end. And as you can see, my ranged archer is going to take out this barbarian chieftain without suffering any losses themselves. So we gained 2,000, as I predicted. 600 prestige, which is just going to go into the bank. We gained, if I got this right, we only got 9 fish. And 33 we couldn't store. Because our... And of course I couldn't get any wool. Because I don't haven't researched any wool storage. So that's a shame. We kind of couldn't bring home 127 wool. Kill a bunch of barbarian, suffer no real losses. Good attack. And we're up to 3,557 denarii. As you can see, I am now sitting on 26,000 prestige. And if I rank up from level 29, it costs me 2,000. So at this rate, around 13 levels saved up that I could... It's gonna be more expensive, so okay, maybe 11 or 12 rank ups. But why would I want to increase my level 11 levels and get a lot of... You know, there's no need for me to level up right now in this game. That's a bit uncommon. You're used to leveling up as soon as possible in almost any game you play. So it took me quite a while to get a feel like why would I level up at this very specific moment. What I'm trying to do now is liberate these 2 wood nodes here and this last clay node. Other than that, I have already set up all my other... Let's see if we can sell some of these resources, iron and oil, because not only is my storage capacity filled, I can also harvest these. So, no, I couldn't sell any iron. Can I sell any oil? Yes, I can sell 35 oil, all of it. Do I need oil? I don't think so. So we're gonna get 224 money for selling 35 oil. Yay, I'm rich. And I can harvest my oil node. That only costs us 1 helmet point. Should I sell some water? Sure, I can sell 460. Now, okay, so let's sell 220 water and then harvest it. I very rarely bother with harvesting and selling. Well, it gives us 100 money. I'm showing this. I don't need to do this. I'm showing you so that if you don't have money cards to play, or am I lying here? Maybe I should have done this all along. So I'm lacking 5 of these suckers. Couldn't. Obviously you're supposed to sell stuff. If you have a surplus, sell it. And there's a demand for it. As you see, we cannot sell any wood because there is no demand. And I now have 3 imperial points, so I could export from the docks here. So let's go into the docks and export 1 unit of iron. If you export 2 boxes, it only costs 1 imperial point. So let's export that. And all of a sudden there will... See, here comes the iron and it goes to the capital of the province. And all of a sudden I could now sell 40 iron for 500 money. And 500 money, that is a substantial income at my level. So let's do that. And then we harvest the 13 money. And as the day goes on, I will be able to, for free, stock up. I could even grab more iron. I think we have like 70 or 80 iron in the nodes of my neighbors. Here, 72. So that's a good way to make some free cash if you're short on it. And yeah, we have 5,000 stored up out of 6,000. It's gonna cost me a bit to do these attacks on the next whatever barbarian hut I select to attack. So let's start grinding down this one. All right. How are we gonna do this? If we take out all the siege equipment and that range guy, we could just use archers and take out all these other. So let's do that. It's expensive in command points, but I have kind of more command points than I have combat power. Okay, so next time around we can use archers and kill all these. If I had better units and more money, I would probably not play this way. I would have brought archers from the start. But as I said, I guess I'm trying to save on... Yeah, what the hell am I saving here? What resource am I bottlenecking? 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're up to 225 money and retreat. And we'll invest. I'm not gonna say spend, because you can get this money back for upgrading the cohorts. And now we're down to 4,000. I'll talk a bit about the combat economy. I couldn't tell you if what I'm doing is the very, very best thing you can do in the game. But I have a feeling that I'm playing very economically. So we're now gonna spend 375 money to do this attack. We'll use one arrow barrage to take out that level 14 barbarian ranged guy, and then we'll just send our archers on the hunt here, and they're gonna go around and give us barbarian kills, prestige, and eagle points. Oh, I'm so happy I renamed these eagle points. They're spreading out like wildfire. Don't think this is a good idea for these 4. Okay, they can take out 1. Okay, let's move up to here. That cost me 1 archer because I got in within range of the crossbow. Silly me. That's now these guys gonna walk into these fire pots. Oh shoot, I forgot these archers here. I need to kill them. Crap, I lost. Oh my god, I am an idiot. I lost so many troops there. I walked into level 14. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we're gonna lose more guys. I guess what you can do is you can push and kill barbarian. 13 losses. Oh, I shouldn't be talking and playing at the same time because okay, so we paid a lot of money in repairs to get prestige faster, but we don't need prestige faster, so that was a stupid thing to do. 1144 out of the money we saved, and we also overstacked our cash capacity. Lots of mistakes. Is it something that is critical? No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. It doesn't really. Okay, it really doesn't matter. Look, when we're back up to full. I lost a couple of thousand. Some money I lost. It's now vital, but it's not the best way to play to get a lot of losses. Try to avoid it. So why am I not picking up this green quest completed? Well, it's gonna give me a lot of Imperial points, and I have such low capacity that I shouldn't pick up that right now. If I ever need 5 Imperial points in the future, I have a quest ready to go for that. Sure, there might be other useful quests hidden behind that, following after that quest is completed, but I'm not that curious to see that today, so we can wait with that. Okay. Let's donate some cash. 23,000. And let's grab this level 27 barbarian settlements. Let's try not to make a fool out of ourselves this time around. Would I want to use... No, I'm not gonna use a... No, we are low on eagle points, so we're just gonna sacrifice Legate. So I've gotten used to waiting for this retreat slider to go all the way down, pop out my 5 militia and push retreat, press retreat. It's a boring way to play. It's borderline exploiting. Obviously it's not something forbidden in the game. I mean, it's just very boring. We get another 6 points. Can kill those level 11 crossbows there, and we retreat, and we're back. So I've been doing this a lot. If you followed my previous streams when I was in my earlier suburb, I did it, and I tried to figure out the method. Now I have it under, I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's do it again. 225 money attack. Slider starts sliding down. I'll give you a few hints though for the next run. Actually, what you should do is you should press attack, wait a few seconds, then send in the legate. Don't send in the legate immediately like I just did. And now I can start sending in my... Because there is a chance that when you deploy your militia, catapults will start firing on them and you lose them. But now I have plenty of time to wait for the slider to go down and press retreat. But be careful you don't lose any troops needlessly from doing that. 34 prestige, better than nothing. Okay, so I guess you could do some math there. 1 barbarian worth 8, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8 prestige each. Is that it? Could be. I certainly don't know how much prestige you get from killing 1 single barbarian. It probably depends on the level of the settlement and the barbarian unit itself. So good luck. Make a spreadsheet, post it in the comments below, and I'll be grateful. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so here what's what you do. You press attack. You wait a couple of seconds. Oh wait, this doesn't start sliding down. Oh. Alright. Until you deploy. So, forget what I said. Again, I was mistaken. Do you think we can make it to this crossbow by spending 1 eagle point? Yes, easily. Boom, he's dead. So would that just say those 6 eagle points from nuking him? And the legate is dead. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 free eagle points, and we retreat, spending 225 cash. And now we can wreak havoc on the back line of this map. Attack. And 1 catapult and 2 towers needs to go down here. That's a good place to spend. Actually, I might have to use 3 of these barrages to take the towers down, but at least... Okay, let's send in the... Maybe I can take out this wounded archer unit back here. With my suicide charge. Charge! Hurrah! The catapult opens up, and he didn't get far. Well, he took it out. Good job, Legate. Excellent suicide charge. Banzai. For the Emperor. Wrong empire though. Let's take out that catapult before we press escape. Dead. And done. Do you find this exciting? Let me know in the comments. I don't. I find this sort of gameplay kind of meditative. Drinking coffee, streaming. But fun, challenging. The best RTS MMO combat ever. It's not too shabby for being an MMO RTS, to be honest. It actually isn't. But it doesn't make it great or anything. But come on, what other RTS MMOs have you played that have a better mini combat system than this? Let me know. I'm sure there is one. I'm not saying there isn't, but sometimes you just yeah, it's not too bad. It has a certain skill and a certain stress moment to it. And what else? What the hell else can you expect from a game like this? And the turrets are done, and we are now down to 2,300 money. So you see, by playing this way, we spend a bit of money, and if I were to increase my level, it would be even more expensive. So that is the reason I'm sticking at my current level as long as I can. Even if we're stacking up more prestige and could easily level up quite a lot. Don't do it, wait. I'm repeating myself here, but it's important. Or, if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments below why there is a good reason to level up faster. I really don't think there is, so I wish you good luck convincing me regarding that. Alright, I guess we'll go for that. Kind of like bowling. You send off the bowling ball and you try to find your way to the nearest unit. Do I want to take out these? I mean, maybe I should have sent it down here, because I want to go to the chieftain here. And really what I'm trying to do is clear out enough of enemies so that I can send in my ranged archers without them dying or suffering losses. And then clear out the map. Clear out the barbarian settlement. And I don't want to spend too many denaries or donate too many denaries to my relocation fund so that I need to spend a card or even wait for... See, I get a puny 34 money from my houses. So these houses that I have, they provide very little cash to my forum. If you were to finance all these attacks by taxes from your houses alone, you wouldn't be fighting a lot. So should we sell some clay? Sure, why not? Let's sell some clay. So let's first use our imperial points or influence to send 2 packages for the expenditure of 1 imperial point to the capital. Boom, done. We're gonna get those back for free. Sure, it's gonna take us... We only get 7 per day. So 4 hours or so to get 1 imperial point back. But why not use them while we can? And now we have a bit of demand for clay. So we get 384 money for selling 80. Boom. And I can get 20 of those back from the expenditure of only 1 helmet point. Sorry, command point. Every little tiny bit helps, I suppose. Now, I'm more trying to show you what you can do in the game. I might not have bothered with that. But very soon, we will be able... In 3-4 minutes, we will be able, if I'm correct, to upgrade our city barracks. We just need to gather 3,000 wood, 2,000 stone. We have the metal and a couple of more of the clay that we have sold, because I'm an idiot. But let's grab 650 wood. I think this guy has the best wood nodes. Okay, that was easy. And I guess I can grab from myself Storage is full, right? We have to wait a bit. We could grab 400 stone now. Let's go and do that. Who has the best? Oh. Oh, right, sorry. My storage capacity is full already for stone, since it's grayed out. Okay, we can do a couple of attacks before. Bowling ball away. Are we gonna hit any pins? Let's take out this guy. The first arrow strike doesn't quite kill all the archers, so I have to do a second. So that costs us 4 + 4 eagle points. And I wish my arrow barrage was stronger. It isn't, so just have to live with that. It's fortunate. Let's send in our militia, get some points, and take out that catapult back there. Should have done that earlier. Now he's dead and it's too late. And the battle is over. Oh no. Also, we have to wait 17 minutes for this building to finish constructing before we could start upgrading the city barracks to level 5. But, you know. Oh, that reminds me. If an enemy were to attack me on the map, some PvP guy, he could walk past this blue circle and go down here and destroy these. But of course he would attack and destroy these houses first, obviously. But so far, okay. And my legion should be defending a bit too. I don't know how wide is the. How can you tell? Is it fort design you press? I think there's a way to check the defensive circle of the Legion to see, but he could pass by here on the right side. So I am vulnerable to player PvP attacks. Don't know how common it is. I'm sure some people think it's fun to go in and nuke newbies and gank them. That's usually what happens in PvP games. Nothing much. Well, I could start researching defensive techs, but I don't want to do it, and I'm not going to, because I'm just gonna take the risks that someone attacks me while I'm offline. I'm betting on it's not happening. I have done nothing defensively in the game. I changed my fort setup a little bit, but I haven't researched anything defensively. Just because, yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. That's how I roll. And our militia is off. Our legate is fighting, and he's still alive. Oh, that's surprising. Let's kill that guy. Ha! Our legate is alive, and he's gonna be able to take out a couple of defensive structures here. Great. He's a hero. Give him a grass crown. The grass crown was the highest reward. A wreath that you put around your head for honor, and the one in the cheapest material, wasn't bronze, silver, and gold, wasn't as valuable or highly regarded as the grass one. You had to save an entire legion single-handedly to get the grass crown. All right, we have 0 research points, and we can now grab a couple of more stone halls, I believe. 400 stone. Stick that in our. Yeah, it's cheaper to grab these ones. My own storage full. So in 14 minutes, we should have the necessary resources or thereabouts to upgrade. And it's gonna take 4 hours, so I'm not gonna make you watch that. But in 4 hours or so, we should have another cohort in our legion. That's how exciting this game is. It doesn't happen a lot quickly. You have to be patient to play this. If you're not, I recommend you play another game. It's not a young man's game, if I put it that way. All right. That might be enough of excitement for today, actually. Gonna cut it a bit short here. So what I'm gonna do until the next stream is I'm gonna clear out these barbarian huts. Gonna keep upgrading my buildings, and then we'll see what level I'll be next time we'll play. If you made it to the end, thank you so very much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, yada yada, all that jazz, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great summer. Bye bye.